How to turn up your masculine energy for maximum attraction power. Hello everybody, and welcome to Male Wisdom. In this video, I will show you how to turn up your energy to be more successful in all areas of your life. People often ask me how I have so much energy, and today, I'm going to spill the beans. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this in the future. Even before your first utterance, she has already formed an opinion of you. Despite its vibrancy, the contemporary world places an overwhelming amount of emphasis on performance and show. What appears physically substantial and fundamental to the human eye is not nearly as tactile as it initially appears. Everything consists just of energy. The consistent thoughts and feelings we have about ourselves create a unique aura. What you are on the inside is far more important than how you look outside. Women may readily see through a shy man's mask, even if he is dressed in the most acceptable attire. We can perceive more than what our five senses allow us to comprehend. Have you ever disliked a person for no apparent reason? This is a demonstration of how energy can attract and repulsion us. There are plenty of beautiful women who lack charisma and personality. As a result, men lose interest in her after interacting with her, as she is unattractive. Focusing on your outward appearance is not a flawed concept and is helpful, but let me illustrate with an example. Even the needy have a possibility of winning the lottery. Nonetheless, the vast majority of lottery winners immediately squander their entire gains because they continue to believe they are not affluent. Consequently, their vitality is that of a poor man. Both intuition and discernment are more developed in women compared to men. Regardless of how well you attempt to conceal your true identity from her, she can do it with relative ease. Therefore, the most important thing you must prioritize is managing your energy. Don't get me wrong, when your energy levels increase, your subconscious mind will become more active, causing a natural improvement in your appearance. That is required to convert you into the man you have envisioned. However, the color of our energy is controlled only by our ideas and emotions. You may get out of a Lamborghini and feel the same if you are accustomed to negative self-thoughts and if your predominant self-perception is that you are inadequate. Everyone can detect it, not just the women in your area. Therefore, you should only focus on establishing a love for yourself and constructing a positive image of yourself. Change your most fundamental beliefs about who you are, and start listening to what you say to yourself. Observe how you become more self-conscious in the presence of a beautiful woman. Now, don't be too hard on yourself. But instead, consider why this is the case. Because your thoughts are always reflected in you in this world, she will naturally shun you if you allow yourself to feel threatened in the presence of a wonderful woman. Permit yourself to be comfortable in your own body. You must be aware that she is simply a woman and another member of the human race and that you are neither inferior nor superior to her. Once you realize that you are the master of your reality, she will treat you following how you feel about yourself. After that, you will once again have complete control. You need to convince yourself that you deserve better treatment from ladies for their behavior towards you to change. You are deserving and an extremely handsome young man. You are currently experiencing a pleasant sensation as a result of these thoughts. Your unconscious mind is aware that you are presently experiencing happiness. The more you feel this way most of the time, the more likely you will be able to influence your subconscious mind, and the rest will be of no consequence to you. Your subconscious mind will adapt to any required changes. You are obligated to increase your energy levels and build an appealing mental image of yourself to become more attractive. As soon as you alter your default thinking about yourself and begin to be kind and gracious to yourself, your subconscious mind and the universal mind will transform you into a physically attractive guy. This will occur as soon as you alter your usual thoughts about yourself. Your world will soon change. You will become a different type of man over time. You will suddenly feel motivated to begin working out, being more assertive, and dressing and changing your physical surroundings will come automatically. Developing self-awareness is the direct cause of confidence. The greater your self-awareness, the more assured you will become. When interacting with others, you perceive and respond to their energy, just as they perceive and respond to yours. Everyone engages in this hidden, nuanced communication, but it is rarely discussed. Why do you experience specific emotions towards some individuals but not others? In the 1970s, it was common to suggest that you catch their vibes. In other words, your energy body can perceive much about another's. You instantly know if someone makes you feel comfortable, anxious, warm, or repulsed. Similarly, if you feel anxious and uneasy around particular individuals, they intuitively sense it. Consider the automatic response of a dog when it detects wrath, danger, fear, or evil intent. Dogs are energy sensitive. We share similar inclinations. Although they may not be as acute as a canine's senses, we and others perceive fear and fury in one another. Others can notice your feelings of insecurity without you having to say a word. Scientists now understand that humans and everything else in our universe are made up of carefully ordered assemblages of vibrating electrical energy that we perceive as physicality. With the right technology, the electrical body that vibrates within, through, and around us can be observed. We are constituted entirely of energy, whether or not we can see it. If we could see our flesh at the microscopic level, we would see simply whirling energy units and nothing that we would consider physical. This insight enabled the development of television, fax machines, and other technologies that acknowledge the true energetic nature of matter. What does this have to do with confidence? Others can detect your fear in situations that trigger your insecurities. Due to the nature of the human ego, some individuals will exploit the weakness they perceive in you, further eroding your confidence. Your knees may weaken, your voice may become raspy, and you may be at a loss for words or say something you did not intend. People in positions of authority or those who sap your vigor can detect your waning spirit. Not everyone will use your worries, but it is clear to you and to them who has the upper hand when you are feeling vulnerable. How can one prepare for such situations? If you feel jealous, fear authority, or have critical or judgmental thoughts about people in any social situation, and your confidence will plummet. Believe it or not, the fact that we forget to love causes our self-esteem to plummet and makes us feel insecure. We become so preoccupied with our pain and fear that we enter social situations completely self-absorbed. It may take years of transcendental learning for us to perceive the entire cosmos with unconditional love. Still, if you can include the following technique in your practice, you will notice that it alters your attitude toward others. Undoubtedly, our behaviors determine our lives and our achievements. Suppose you want to achieve true inner confidence. In that case, you must identify the negative behaviors holding you back, place them at the top of your priority list, and begin to consciously and deliberately practice change techniques. It is possible, but it will not occur on its own. For example, persistent self-talk is a dangerous habit. However, we might also unwittingly lock ourselves into patterns of insecurity if doing so has become a habit. If you consistently react the same way to the same kind of situations, conversations, or obstacles, observe what you tell yourself at these times. In his famous book Power of Focus, Jack Canfield states that changing habits takes approximately 21 days or 3 to 4 weeks. Nevertheless, developing dominant positive self-talk may take some time since many of our subconscious messages have been repeating for years. So instead, commit to devoting as much time as necessary to strengthening your self-assurance. One of the most humiliating and confidence-crushing occurrences frequently occurs when we attempt to communicate knowledge, whether in official speech or informal chat. When we lack confidence, we may become sidetracked, confused, stutter, forget what we were going to say, or question the importance of what we have to say. Communication might be one of the most intimidating components of insecurity. Correcting our adverse reactions to contact and other triggers require forethought and concentration. Give yourself a few minutes to sit down, concentrate, and reflect before going to work, attending a meeting, or engaging in any other activity that may bring tension and strain your confidence. The enchantment of learning to use your ability to focus is that the discipline required to perform these activities, such as repeating affirmations, etc., also boosts your self-confidence. You will not need to exert any effort to attract desirable women, as they naturally gravitate toward you. This is because you have advanced since then. If you change your thinking from "I am not good enough" to "I am the only option," your life will transform dramatically. You naturally attract ladies and experience abundant love because you have become love, and we attract what we are, not what we desire. Your current vitality is incomparable to that of your prior selves. Consequently, you inevitably attract ladies. Work on your self-beliefs and condition your mind to accept the unique and appealing version of yourself. Work on your thoughts about yourself and prepare your mind to embrace the version of you that is already appealing, rather than trying to change your physical environment by dressing differently or chasing people too aggressively, etc. Convince yourself that you are deserving, adequate, and more than sufficient. It will then handle everything else for you. Whenever we are consciously aware of it, our responsibility is always to attempt to persuade ourselves of who we wish to be. After that, the universe will organically conform to reflect it to us, and women will be so consciously aware that it may seem unnecessary to change. Your ideas can transform their aura and your life's trajectory. I know that a lot of times we don't get what we want in life because we simply ask for it. We beg, plead, and sometimes even cry for what we think will make us happy. But the truth is that all of that. Check my latest video where I talked more about this helpful topic. Do check it out, you'll never regret it.